So, a very good morning to all of you. Good morning. Am I audible to you? Excuse me. Am I audible? Can you hear me? Good morning, all the participants.
Good morning, sir. You are audible.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for your response, Mr. Suresh. Thank you so much. So, welcome to the 5th day of Faculty Development Program. We will be having valedictory session on Sunday. We are close by now. Today is the 5th day. 5 more sessions, and then we will be in the valedictory session. Right. So this is the 5th day of Faculty Development Program, and for today we have the session speaker, Dr. Sandeep Rana, who belongs to GJUS&T University of Science and Technology in Hisar in Haryana. And he is a psychiatrist. He belongs to Department of Psychology. So we will be talking about universal human values. We are waiting for him to join. Once he joins in, we'll start the session. So far, any queries, any doubts anyone has? Do you have something to say? So there are occasions, when session speakers ask you to respond and to reply. I request you all to reply to them, because otherwise they keep waiting for your response, and then when they don't get any reply, so they feel awkward. And that's a very awkward situation. So please participate. You see, many FDPs, they have an exit test. They conduct this exit test just because of the reason, just to know the sincerity level of the participants. So they conduct this exit test, whether you are listening to the speaker or not, whether you have understood something from the session or not. So they do conduct exit tests. I mean, although we have not put this option here, we will just be collecting your feedbacks. But sometimes I feel the need of exit test, because there has been 2-3 occasions when session speakers are asking you to say something, and there's a complete pin drop silence in the faculty. So please do respond, do participate, because ultimately you will be getting a certificate of participation. Participation means when you are involved in that. Simply by attending FDP won't bring any change in your life. You already have a lot of certificates. You have your masters, your higher education, even PhD certificates you have with you. So you will add one more certificate to it. So main thing is learning. So we should come out with learning every session. Such eminent speakers, they have a long experience, lifelong experience they carry. Whatever they say, it has got some value. It has got some weight. I expect all of you to please participate and do respond. Only the most encouraging thing about this FDP is that we have a good number of participants, and they are regularly joining the session. That's the good thing about this FDP. You are regularly attending and you are punctual. So that is really very encouraging, and I do appreciate it. But apart from this, I need your participation also. You need to participate. You need to involve. I mean, such speakers, I don't think you will get at any other platform. They are all so learned people, experienced people. People, they regard them, they respect them, and they have reached to that level by their hard work. So please do participate. Uh, that's the that's how I am concluding this. Do participate. Thank you everyone, all of you for joining this. And I have one more request that in valedictory session, I have put 10 minutes slot for reflection session. So in that, I will be asking you to just share your experiences about the 7 days faculty development program. And not everybody will get the chance to speak, but I want 5 to 7 of you to at least share your experiences, share your, so be prepared for that also. On that day also, just, okay, thank you. Will be, I think Professor has joined us. Yeah. Yes, sir. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Professor Mukesh ji.
Yes, sir. Your voice is clear, but I couldn't see your camera. I mean, you could put on your camera.
I want to share my screen, Professor Mukesh.
Yes, sir. I am making you co-host, and in that case, you will be able to share your screen.
Okay.
I have made you the. Yeah. Now you can share your screen. Hello.
Please, I'm trying.
Yeah, sir. Please.
Screen is visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay. My camera is not working properly, Professor Mukesh.
Right, sir.
Okay.
So,
I may not be visible, but
okay.
this screen is visible.
Right. Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay.
It's very much visible. Okay. So, sir, with your permission, can we start?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are clear. Your voice is clear and you are audible.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, sir. Dear all faculty members, I welcome you all on the 5th day of faculty development program. So the eminent speaker for this session is Dr. Sandeep Rana, who is a professor in Department of Psychology, Department of Applied Psychology. He is working as a professor in Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology, Hisar. So at the outset, sir, first of all, welcome you. And I am really thankful to you for being a part of this FDP and accepting our invitation to be the resource person for this FDP. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, let me give you a brief introduction about Professor Sandeep Rana. So Professor Sandeep Rana is in the Department of Applied Psychology. He is also the Dean of Faculty of Sciences in Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology. He is a social worker and he is popular for the social causes which he has undertaken. And during COVID-19, And it is during pandemic period, we all of us have realized the importance of psychologists or psychiatrists. In that way, that has contributed a lot in counseling students, faculty, and so many people around him. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And over to you, Dr. Professor Sandeep Rana.
Thank you, Professor Mukesh ji,
Yeah.
for giving me the opportunity to interact with the participants on a very relevant topic, fostering universal human values, the inside-out approach. I am very thankful to you, sir, and I am very thankful to all the participants also. Friends, can we start our discussion, our presentation lecture with a small meditation?
Sure, sir. Sure. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. As the topic says, fostering universal human values, the inside-out approach. Friends, get the inside right, outside will fall into place. There is no need to foster the universal human values. Universal human values of love, peace, non-violence, empathy, courage, transparency, they are very much part of our life. They are very much part of our inner self. We have to be connected with ourselves. There is no need to foster these values. There is a need to acknowledge these values within ourselves. These values are linked with our inner self. And friends, as I am saying, get the inside right, outside will fall into place. These universal human values are the expression of real self. And meditation helps us to make a connection with our own self, to make a connection with our real self. We can start our day in a routine with a simple 4-minute exercise. And if the participants are willing, we can do this exercise at this time also. Can we start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So friends, let us start your day with silencing your mind. Let us try, let us make an effort to make a connection with your own inside, your own self. Friends, to conquer thousands in a battle is not such a victory than to conquer your own self. To be your own friend, to be your, uh, 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 to be in connection with your own real self is really a great victory. And meditation helps in making a connection with our own self. And if we are friend of ourselves, if our inside is good, definitely the expression of real self exhibits all universal human values of peace and non-violence and number of other universal human values. This 4-minute exercise definitely will be helpful to all of you. If the first 60 seconds we have to observe our breath. May I make a request to all the participants for closing your eyes for 1 minute only. For 1 minute only, close your eyes gently and observe your breath for 1 minute, for 60 seconds. Now open your eyes, please. Dear participants, dear friends, the first 60 seconds, observe your breath as it is. Feel your breath as it is. There is a connection between breathing and your thinking. When we observe our breathing, we minimize the overthinking and silence speaks. The first part of the meditation, the first 60 seconds, observe your breath. Next, for 1 minute, give positive affirmations to yourself. You may say to yourself, friends, I am the best. I can do this. God is with me. Good is my day. And I am courageous. I am healthy. Divine energies are helping me. I am beautiful. To give some positive affirmations to yourself. It helps. Subconscious mind helps. Second 1 minute, say some positive thoughts, say some positive affirmations to yourself. How other people evaluating you, it matters. But how you evaluate yourself, how you have perception towards your own self, that matters the lot. That matters the lot. Positive affirmation matters. Friends, second part of the meditation is have some positive affirmations towards yourself. What people say about you is not much important. How you say about yourself, it is very relevant. No one can make you inferior without your consent. No one can make you angry without your consent. How you perceive yourself, it matters. The whole life exists in your thoughts and in your emotions. And if you are in a state of awareness, if you are in a state of mindfulness, if you are aware about your thoughts and feelings, and if you have some positive thoughts about yourself in the beginning, in the morning, you mean miracles happen. Positive affirmations towards the self, towards the self. And the third part of the meditation, for another 1 minute, exercise gratitude. Friends, be thankful for this moment. Dear participants, be thankful for life. Be thankful to your body. Be thankful that you have a very good profession. Be thankful that you all have the basic necessities of life. Be thankful to your body and mind. Be thankful to your friends. Be thankful to your friends, your family members, your support system. Be thankful to all assets you have in your life that makes your life very comfortable. Be thankful to this nature. You are not separate from the sun, moon, and earth. You are not having a life. You are life. Universe energy is expressing from you. Yes, be thankful to God. Be thankful to this nature. You are very much part of this nature. People, those who are thankful, definitely they are having very, very positive mental. They are having sound mental. They are very progressive and they achieve much more in their life. Who are thankful. The third part, be thankful. Be thankful to everything. Be thankful to this life. All our conflicts, ambitions, desires, problems, disease, any damn thing which we are judging time and again, they are, if we have a life, be thankful for this life. And the last part of the meditation is prioritize your day. Friends, failing to plan is planning to fail. In the morning, make a to-do list and make a to-be list. Both lists. Prioritize your day. 4-5 important things and 4-5 important feelings, emotions, attributes. Today, I will be peaceful. I will be tolerant. I will be, I will be transparent, I will be truthful. 4-minute exercise in the morning. First 1 minute, simply observe your breath. That will be helpful in silencing your mind. That will be helpful in minimizing the overthinking. Friends, you are not your mind. You are the master of this mind. The problem, this mind is creating the problem. And meditation is very much helpful in silencing this mind, in minimizing the overthinking. Second part is have some positive beliefs, positive assumptions, positive affirmations towards your own self. How you perceive yourself, that matters. You are the only person on earth who can use your ability. And as I have earlier said, no one can make you inferior without your consent. You are in this process of friends, in this process of evolution, in evolutionary process, human being is the most capable and the latest intelligence in this process of evolution is observe yourself without judgment. Observe your mind, observe your thoughts, observe your feeling without judgment. Have a positive perception towards yourself. Friends, life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we respond. There is only one disability on this earth, and that is negativity. That is negative attitude. You have a positive attitude towards yourself, be very helpful in your journey, in your life, your career, in your relationship, in your success. Friends, there is no need to foster the universal human values. Get the inside right. Your real self will express the all universal. The problem is we have so many friends on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on social platforms, and we are not having a single person in our life where I can express myself 100%. Yes, there is a crisis. There is a crisis of patience. Friends, be your own friend, yourself as you are. There are certain universal human values we will discuss in very brief. They are very much part of your life. They are very much part of your inner self. They are very much part of your inner being. Make a connection of your inner being. All human values, definitely you will experience. The first universal human value is love and peace, non-violence, truth, and right conduct. How can we acknowledge these values within ourselves? If I can love myself, only then I can love you people. I can share only those things, the outside world, which I have in me. If I am confident, I can share all with you the confidence. If I have motivation, I can share the motivation. If I am happy, I can share the happiness. If I have love within, definitely I can share love outside. It is not, we can share only if we have. The first thing is, let us love ourselves. Let us have peace within. Let us explore non-violence within. Let us understand that truth, transparency is our inner part. Let us understand that right conduct is the part of our basic. Friends, how can we inculcate this value of love within ourselves? How can we facilitate this value of love within ourselves? The first thing is awareness and acceptance. Friends, awareness and acceptance is the key to happiness. Awareness and acceptance. Who to be aware? Self-awareness and self-awareness and self-acceptance. Friends, be aware about your strengths. Be aware about your limitations. Be aware about your beliefs. Be aware about your habits. Be mindful about your feelings and thoughts. We can exercise the ability to choose. Friends, in the last 20 years, one of the most fundamental research in the history of humankind is that we can choose our thoughts. We can make a choice of our, and we can exercise the ability to choose only if we are aware about our thoughts and emotions. And first of all, don't avoid the things. Don't evaluate the things. Let us be aware. Let us be aware about your strengths. Let us make your priorities as per your own strengths. Expression of strengths leads to happiness. Expression of strengths make you feel happy. Well, friends, accept yourself as you are. Acceptance leads to happiness. Acceptance facilitates the universal human value of love. Each and every human being is unique, and each and every human being is capable. Friends, is there any participant participating in this faculty development program? Is there any two participants participating here having same fingerprints? Is there any two participants participating here in the program having same fingerprints? Am I audible?
No, sir.
No,
Friends,
I've seen.
life is a competition with ourselves, not with others. Each and every human being is unique. Each and every human being is different. You are different from other people. Other people are different from you. Each and every human being have different genetic endowment, different source of social learning. Accept yourself as you are. Accept the people as they are. Acceptance leads to the inculcation of this universal, one of the core important basic human value, that is love. Friends, we all have conflicts, we all have dualities, we all have confusions, we all have perfections. Accept yourself with all strength and limitations. Accept yourself with all dualities and conflicts. Accept yourself with all confusions. We are not here to be perfect. We are here how we face our imperfections. Acceptance is very important. First of all, we have to be aware, and then we have to accept ourselves as they are, as we are, and accept other people as they are. The second component is non-judgmental. Most of the time, we are evaluating ourselves, we are judging others, we are making assumptions about our colleagues, our family members, our friends, so many people in society. Am I ask a simple question, friends, to all of you? Children are more creative, or we people are more creative?
Children, sir.
Children are more creative. My camera is not working. I am sorry for that. I think my voice is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
very clear.
Yes, sir.
It's clear?
Yeah. So children
Okay.
are more creative.
Okay. Children are more creative than we people. And creativity is a very important ingredient of inner peace, of love, of doing something great in personal and professional life. Why children are more creative than we people? Why children are more creative than we people? I am simply asking a question, friends. Why children are more creative than we people? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Why children are more creative?
They, they will be non-judgmental. And
Yes, yes. Your good name, madam?
my name is Vijaya from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Katanguluttur.
Okay. Oh, clapping for Vijaya. Anybody else? Why children are more creative?
Rajesh
Vijaya
from
is
SRM over
saying
here.
they are not just known, they are non-judgmental. Yes.
Rajesh from SRM over here. As adults, we are already been conditioned and we already made some assumptions according to socioeconomic conditions.
Yes.
Whereas
Yes.
children are still growing up. They are still,
Beautiful.
they have not been conditioned enough to make assumptions and go by societal norms. Thank you, sir.
Beautiful, Rajesh. Clap again for Rajesh also. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
They are non-judgmental. They are not having a prejudices, a stereotype, or certain assumptions or beliefs towards certain gender, caste, region, religion, or socio-economic profile. They are not having a conditioned mind. They are very much openness to change.
Sir, I have one more point to make here. As
Yes.
children are more honest in expressing the real self, because those are not diverted, those are focused. Okay, those do not have much influence of the outer world on their mind, as well as their emotions. So they are more honest in expressing the real self. So that again makes them more creative.
Madam, आपका नाम?
So Dr. Snehata Dhaka.
Okay, Dr.
From University of Engineering and Management itself.
Okay, Dr. Sanelata के लिए भी clapping. Yes, yes. बहुत कुछ सीखना नहीं है.
Thank you.
जो सीख लिया ना गलत, उसको delete करना. There is no need to learn so many things. Sometimes we have to re-evaluate, restructure our own assumptions, and there is no need always to be judgmental. Friends, non-judgmental attitude helps in the facilitation of love. It's very much important. Don't be so much judgmental about your own self. As I have earlier said, in this whole process of evolutionary theory, you are one of the most competent, capable, courageous. Peace is your basic nature. Love is your basic nature. Transparency is your basic nature. Mindfulness is your basic nature. Non-violence is your basic nature. Make a connection of your real self, Madam Nelata said. Non-judgmental attitude. Definitely, there is no need to always judge yourself, always make a assumption about yourself, about others. And the third part is comparison. Friends, as I have said, each and every human being is unique. Don't make comparison creates the need of expectation. Expectation creates frustration, and definitely unhappiness become our part. As I have said, we all are unique human beings. Don't compare yourself with others, and don't expect others that they may be as you are expecting from them. State of being, express your inner self. And friends, mindful, be aware, be mindful about your breathing, be mindful about your body sensations, be mindful about your feelings, be mindful about your friends. Life exists only in here and now. Life exists only in the present moment. And don't be the victim of memory. Don't be the victim of imagination. Make a connection with the present, and mindfulness helps in making this connection. If you are living in the present moment, you are a loveful being. If you are living in past, you may express certain guilt, certain level of depression. If you always live in future, anxiety may become your part. Anxiousness may express the feeling of anxiousness. If you are living in present, you are living in here and now. Definitely, when you go for a walk, enjoy the walk. If you are eating food, enjoy the food. If you are listening this lecture, enjoy the lecture. If you are reading something, enjoy that. If you are on a picnic, enjoy the picnic. Try to be live in here and now. Try to live in the present. Be aware about surroundings. Be aware about your breathing. Friends, mindfulness, be mindful. Mindfulness helps in making a connection with your own self. As I said, life exists only in the present moment. Life exists. There is no existence of past. There is no existence of future. Only there is existence of present. If you are mindful about your feelings and thoughts, you are mindful about your breathing, it will be very, very helpful in making a connection with your own self, in making your inside very right. Friends, expression of real self. Don't be so much image conscious. Don't be so much perfectionist. Express yourself as you are. Definitely, your real self is having this universal human value of love. Express yourself. We are so much perfectionist. We are so much manipulative. We are so much behaving as per the expectation, always as per the expectation of other people. Definitely, we will be very far away about our real self. Expression of your original inside real self will be helpful in inculcation of this value. Friends, rather than being your thoughts, be the awareness behind them. You are not your mind. You are not your thoughts and emotions. You are the awareness behind. If you can watch your thoughts, if you can watch your feelings, if you are aware about your mind, only then you can mind your mind. Only then you can manage your mind. And if you are the master of your thoughts and emotions, definitely you are as you think and as you feel. And if the command is with you and you are in a position to exercise the ability to choose, to exercise to ability to restructure, to reaffirm, to revalidate your thoughts, definitely there is a connection. The first thing is thought, then emotion, then feeling, then attitude, then action, then habit, then lifestyle, and the whole destiny. Thoughts become the things, choose the good ones. Friends, thoughts are very important. And if you are mindful about your thoughts, and the journey start from observing your breath, then observing your bodily sensations, then observing your feelings, and finally the observation of. And if you are in a position that yes, these thoughts are like clouds and I'm like a sky. These thoughts are the waves in a sea and I am like a sea. Yes, then you can manage your thoughts. What are the awareness behind it? The second important universal value is peace. Friends, there is no way to peace. Peace is the way. This is a very popular saying by Mahatma Gandhi. There is no way to peace. Peace is the way. Peace is the way. You are a peaceful being. Peace is your basic human nature. Make a list of what creates the unhappiness within you. Be aware about those things. Reaffirm the assumptions, revalidate your truth, and ultimately you will feel the peace. Again, acceptance is helpful in becoming a state of. We have earlier discussed this concept of acceptance. The second part is not to overthink. Overthinking is creating the problem. Average human being is having 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day. And most of the thoughts are fish thoughts, sometimes negative thoughts, very few positive or rational thoughts we have. Not to overthinking is creating the problem. Overthinking is creating the problem. How to minimize the overthinking? Can we minimize the overthinking? How to minimize the overthinking? Let us pen down certain, with the help of certain steps, with the help of certain knowledge, we can minimize our overthinking. The first part is be mindful about your breathing. When we observe our breath, definitely we minimize the overthinking. Second thing is, let us again extend this meditation of observation of breathing, observation of bodily sensation, then observation of feelings and thinking. The first part is very important. Observation of breathing is very much helpful in minimizing and reducing the overthinking. Second part is do one activity at one time. Do one activity and at one time, let your all senses involved in that particular activity, let your heart and mind involved in that particular activity. Doing one activity at one time, it will be helpful in reducing the overthinking. Third part is deeply realize that you are not your mind, you are not your thought and emotions. You are the awareness behind your thoughts and emotions. It will be helpful in minimizing the overthinking. Number of things we can discuss here. The next part is forgiveness. Forgiveness. Friends, forgiveness is the ornament of brave. Forgiveness is the attribute of brave. Forgiveness is not the attribute of weakness. We are not forgiving others that they are not having certain fault. We are forgiving others that we need peace. We have to facilitate the peace in ourselves. Forgiveness, let it go, is very helpful in inculcating the feeling of value of peace. If we are living in past, we are not forgiving the people, circumstances. If we are carrying the past within us, if we are not realizing, acknowledging, facilitating this value of forgiveness, definitely it will hamper our peace. If we have a congruence in thoughts, words, and action, जैसा हम सोचते हैं, बोलते हैं और करते हैं, if there is a congruence in our thoughts, words, and action, we will be in a state of peacefulness. And again, don't compare. Sharing is very helpful for a peaceful state. Always, where there is a blockage, there is a problem. The blockage is in the body, in circulation of blood, in circulation. Everywhere there is a blockage, there is a problem. Share your feelings, share your emotions. Sharing is very important. The last part is, if we explore, if we acknowledge happiness in small things, definitely we will acknowledge the value of peace. Happiness in small things. The first thing is smile. Human being is the only creature on this earth who can smile. Yes, saying thank you is more than spirituality. Acknowledging what is good in your life is the foundation for all abundance. Saying thank you is more than spiritual. Friends, listen to understand, not to reply. Listening is very important and it will be very much helpful in creating the state of peacefulness, happiness, appreciation. Appreciate yourself for small achievements. Appreciate yourself for all things you have in your life. Appreciate others also. Sharing, prayer, helping, humor, acceptance. These are very small things, adding value to your life, or adding value to your life, for strengthening the universal human value of happiness and peace. The next part is non-violence. The value of violence. And how can we facilitate this value? We can facilitate this value while exercising certain small things. Self-extension. Friends, self-extension is very important. Be the part of solution, not the problem. Life is too short to be negative. Life is too short to be sad. Life is too short to have a negative perception towards the self and towards the others. You can manage only one thing in your life, that is your own feeling and thoughts. That is your own self. If we have an extended self, if we see the things in a broader perspective, if we see the things in a context, if we relate ourselves to other people with their circumstances, if we have an extended self-extension is there, definitely we facilitate this value of non-violence. If we have an extended self, then we can realize that life is too short to have a feeling of anxiousness, to have a feeling of hurriedness, to have a feeling of have a state of depression. Friends, life is too short. Let us enjoy it. Let us enjoy it in present moment. Let us enjoy it with other people. Let us share what we have with other people. And sharing is not only the resources we have. Sharing is not only, friends, the sharing is the sharing of feelings and emotions. The sharing is of your own real self. The sharing of your strength and limitations. The sharing of your expression of your own self. Definitely, we observe the value of empathy within ourselves if we have an extended self. People like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, they have extended self. So many people. If you have extended self, definitely always you have a positive attitude towards your self. Always you have a sense of empathy. Always you will be full of confidence, motivation, with hope and optimism. Always if you have a purpose in your life that is in extended form, definitely there is no need to take the extra class of how to develop resilience within ourselves. You will automatically learn the ability to bounce back. You have extended self. You will become a part of the solution. Friends, be the part of solution, not the problem. Take the issues, not the people. Yes. Be aware about your strengths. Be aware about your uniqueness. As I have discussed, each and every human being is unique in itself. What is unique in you, that is you. What is specific in you, that is you. What makes you different from the other people, that is you. And if you are aware about the uniqueness within you, if you are aware about the specific abilities, specific strengths within you, if you are mindful about your strengths, friends, focus. If you focus on your strengths, there is no need to manage your limitations. Only thing is, we are not aware about our own inner self, our own strength, our own uniqueness. One thing is, life is short. And the second thing is, we start the living very late. And third thing is, we are living a life of other people. If I am mindful, aware about our own uniqueness and try to express those strengths for a purpose, for the solution of certain issues, you have a purpose for life, definitely you will fight with the issues, not with the people. People are fighting with each other because they are not mindful about their strengths. They are not having a purpose in their life. They are not having a extended self. They are not acknowledging that we are not permanent here. This life is short. They are always in a form of judgment. They are always evaluating their self. Friends, don't pursue the perfection. Accept your own strengths, accept your own limitations, and make your priorities of life, your personal and professional life, as per your own strengths. Give a purpose to its strengths. Only then you will be in a position to attack issues, not the people. Life is very short. Life is very beautiful, but you are the only person who can make this life beautiful. If you have your remote within yourself, if you are not managed by the remote of other people, you can make your life beautiful. And if you attack the issues, if you express your strength, if you have an extended self, if you have a purpose in your life, where is the time to fight with the people? Where is the time to fight with the communities? People are involved in violence. They are not having a silence mind. They are not having a purpose in their life. Friends, patience. Patience is very important. Yes, there is a crisis of faith and there is a limitation of patience in our life. Patience is the ornament attribute of the people. Don't react soon. Persons having patience in their life, they can shape their life in a better way. There is a word responsibility. Can anyone tell me the meaning of this word responsibility? Responsibility means
Understanding own duties.
understanding on.
Duties.
Yes, very nice. Your good name, sir.
Sachikant Nanda.
Sachikant ji, very nice. Any other anybody else? Responsibility means
There's sensibility towards own action,
sensibility,
awareness and sensibility towards own action.
awareness and sensibility towards our own action. Very nice. Beautiful. Very intelligent group. I am interacting with all of you. Your good name?
So Snehilata Dhaka.
Oh, Snehilata again.
Yes, sir.
I'm not in a position to see all of you. Neither you are seeing me. Anybody else? The word responsibility means friends, responsibility.
Sir, one
Yes,
more
yes,
point
yes,
I
yes,
want to
yes,
add
please,
here.
please.
Even initiation of action is part of responsibility with sensibility and self-awareness.
Good. Very nice.
Okay.
Anybody else? Friends, responsibility simply means response plus ability. How we are responding. If we are reacting, we are not having so much patience within us. If we are responding, then we are expressing this trait of patience. Next part is acceptance of diversity. Yes, there is this country is a very beautiful country due to the diversity. Yes, and acceptance of diversity in ourselves. We have ambitions, we have dreams, we have strengths, but we have doubts, confusions, dualities, many things within us. Acceptance of diversity within us. Acceptance of diversity outside the outside environment. Diversity may be linked to their caste, region, many traditions, customs, many things. And diversity, acceptance of diversity facilitates the concept of interdependence. This whole life is beautiful. This whole universe is beautiful. This whole earth is beautiful. This country is beautiful due to the diversity. Diversity facilitates independence. Friends, acceptance of diversity facilitates the universal human value of non-violence. Maybe so many people are not in a position to understand Hindi. There is a one popular saying by Iqbal. बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी, सदियों रहा है दुश्मन डोरे जहां हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान। वो बात क्या है दोस्तों? There is a saying that बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी, सदियों रहा है दुश्मन डोरे जहां हमारा। वो बात क्या है? सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा। वो बात क्या है? वो बात है यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी। Unity in diversity makes this country very rich in culture, rich in universal human values, rich in so many traditions, so many things. Unity in diversity is the basic strength of this nation and is the basic requirement of this whole earth for facilitating the universal human value of non-violence. Friends, again, purposefulness. If you have purpose in your life, if you are engaged in a specific goal, if you are involved in certain fruitful things, if you have a platform for expressing your own strengths, then definitely you will be more near to this value of violence. The next universal human value is truth. Yes, friends, needs no advertisement. Yes, and strategy can never be the substitute of truth. Strategy can never be the substitute of truth. How can we inculcate this universal human value in ourselves with the help of these 3, 4, 5 things? One is courage. Courage, very important. Friends, clarity leads to courage. Clarity leads to courage. You are clear about your targets, about your purpose, about your relations, about your priorities in your life, about your do's and don'ts, about your things. If you are clear, only then you can exercise this value. Clarity leads to courage. Most of the time, we are in a state of confusion. We are in a state of ambiguity. That's why we are not so much courageous. And this is one of the most important attributes of human being. We have to be courageous for becoming truthful. And clarity leads to courage. Second one is transparency. Friends, be transparent. As much as you exercise this skill of yourself, skill of transparency, as much as you are transparent as with your own self and transparent with your friends, colleagues, family members, as much as transparency you exercise, you will be truthful. Again, good listener, we have already discussed. Not be so much image conscious. Image consciousness, don't be so much image conscious, and regulate your emotions in a rational way, scientific way, realistic way, as per the situation. Definitely you will facilitate this. This may be the last human value, universal human value. That is the universal human value of right conduct, helpfulness. If we help other people, and as I have earlier discussed, we can help other people. I am a good listener. Definitely, I provide a platform to other people for sharing their emotions. Helpfulness doesn't mean we have to be helpful only with the physical sources, only with the materialist resources. If I am a good listener, I am very helpful to my children. If I am a good listener, I am very helpful to my colleagues. If I am a good listener, I may be very helpful to so many needy people. Persons have their own dreams, ambitions, people having their own purpose in their life. They have the ability to achieve those ambitions and dreams, but they are not having a platform where they can express their feelings. If I am a good leader, I am providing the platform where my students can express their dreams, feelings, conflicts, ambitions, and definitely, if I am a good listener, I am providing. There is a research of NIMHANS. Anybody from Bangalore? Any participant from Bangalore participating in this program?
I don't think so, sir.
Okay,
There's no one from Bangalore, but
okay.
they
In
have to-
psychology in India, we have a very reputed institute in South India, that is National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS. And there was a research that if teachers and parents become a good listener, they can minimize the 60 to 70% mental health problems of students. We can be very much helpful to so many people if we are a good listener. If we exercise the value of integrity within ourselves, definitely people will share their emotions with us. Friends, independence of your conditioned mind, independence of your faulty beliefs, independence of your faulty assumptions, independence is the universal human value. Independence without having any biased attitude towards our context, towards our surroundings. Responsibility definitely facilitate the right conduct, and resilience is a very important thing. If we are resilient, definitely we will not lose the patience. We are resilient, friends, as I have discussed. It's the some people asked Edison, how many times you failed while you are in a process of making a bulb? And he said, I have not failed a single time. I have developed 10,000 ways, learned 10,000 ways जिससे bulb नहीं बनता. Ability to bounce back, ability to restart, very important. We all are facing a number of problems in our life. We all are facing some unexpected things in our life. We all, friends, know change is the most stable phenomenon in this world, and we are facing so many unexpected changes, maybe in our health, maybe in our relationships, maybe in our financial condition, maybe in our career, maybe in our different contexts. Ability to restart, to bounce back, definitely helpful in facilitation of value, right conduct. The last is self-esteem, self-efficacy, self-confidence, having faith in your own self, having faith in your own self, having positive attitude towards your own self. Only the people who are having poor self, low self-esteem, they are involved in violence. They are involved in a certain type of aggression. They are involved in so many, they are creating so many problems in their life. If we have a positive self-efficacy, positive self-esteem, if we have confidence within ourselves, definitely single factor in prosperity consciousness is self-esteem. Believing you can do it, believing you deserve it, definitely you will get it. Friends, the last slide of this presentation in the form of prayer, and the prayer is, God, bless me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to differentiate the two. God, bless me the patience to accept the things I can't change. Bless me the courage to change the things I can, and bless me the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Mukesh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I am very thankful to your organization also, and I am very thankful to all the participants. And let us do one simple exercise in the last of this presentation. All participants are willing. We can do some exercise.
Yes, sir. We have time with us. In
Okay.
fact, we can also take few questions also if with your permission.
Okay. So very simple exercise. Let us exercise this thank you. Let us exercise this meditation of gratitude. So single line is, I am thankful for. My request with the all participants to complete this statement for which you are grateful in your life, for which you are thankful in your life, or you are thankful for anything. The statement is, I am grateful for. Anybody else? The house is open now. I am thankful for. I am grateful for. Anybody can share their view.
Yes, sir. I am getting.
Sir, one question, just we need to list one thing, or we can have n number of things for thankfulness.
One thing. You can share only one thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, I am reading out the responses which I am getting in the chat box also. So Usha ma'am is saying that she is thankful to all those people who have made her to reach to this level.
Okay, clapping for Usha. Anybody else? अभी हम इसको open कर सकते हैं ताकि सभी अपनी बात रख सकें.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's open for the participants. Either they can speak or they can
Friends,
communicate to you directly.
Let us exercise gratitude for 2-3 minutes. Simply, the statement is, I am grateful for. You can express your view. You can share your feeling.
Sir, can I complete this statement?
Yes. Your good name?
So, Snehilata.
Okay, Snehilata, please.
I'm thankful
One by one.
for.
One by one.
I'm thankful for being in this universe.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Anybody else? कोई और? कोई और अपनी बात रखना चाहता है? Anybody want to share? Okay, fine. If you have some question or query, you can discuss with me.
Yes,
हाँ,
Sachikant.
सचिकांत नंदा रेज्ड हैंड. ओके, मुझे
Yeah.
दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है कुछ भी, और
हाँ,
मैं भी आप लोगों को दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, तो ज्यादा अच्छा होता अगर हम एक दूसरे को देख पाते.
जी मैं बिल्कुल माइक आई मीन वीडियो ऑन कर सकता हूँ.
Right. Yes.
हाँ, मेरा वीडियो ठीक नहीं है.
अच्छा जी.
I am sorry for that.
सर नो इश्यूज. इवन माय वीडियो इज आल्सो स्टॉप्ड. सर आपने इस प्रेजेंटेशन का अंत तक ये बोला कि अगर माँ बाप और शिक्षक हर चीज को सुन सके तो काफी जो परेशानी है उसको अवॉइड किया जा सकता है. सर आर यू हियरिंग मी सर? हेलो.
Yes, we can hear you, Sachikanand, but I am sorry we are unable to contact you.
Sir, no issues. I'm
Yeah.
talking, sir. Yeah.
No, but we should get response from Sandeep sir, Dr. Sandeep sir.
Sandeep
also.
sir, yeah, yes, sir.
Sir, are you there? Can you listen to us? Hello. I think we are unable to hear him.
I think he is having some net issue. Okay.
Yes, I think either he is going to rejoin. I think he has
Sir,
left.
sir, no issue, sir.
Just wait for a second. Wait
Sure,
for
sir,
a-
sir. कोई नहीं, sir.
Right,
कोई नहीं,
right,
sir.
right.
Thank you.
Yes, Sachikanta sir, you can switch on your video now while speaking if you want.
Ma'am, I think I'm not comfortable. Actually, I'm suffering from fever, so I'm not in a proper
That's fine.
decorum to come in
Yeah.
video. I'm very sorry to all.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I think we have lost his connection. By the time he rejoins, I have a small request for all of you, in the sense that on Sunday we will be having valedictory session in the afternoon. So for that, I have put 10-minute slot for reflection session from, in that particular reflection session, I want some of you to share your opinion about this FDP. What do you feel about it, and how it has helped you to improve your personal and professional skills, and how it has actually helped you in your own growth. Yeah, sir is there, I think.
हाँ, प्लीज.
Yes,
सॉरी,
sir.
अभी हाँ ये लाइट चला गया था तो डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था.
Yes, sir. These things are beyond our control.
हाँ.
Right.
Please, questions,
So,
please, if
yeah.
some have their questions.
Yeah, Sachikanand, you can continue with your question.
Sir, Sandeep sir, I have two, I cannot say observation. I have 2 points to make. Kindly guide. In your presentation, you have mentioned towards the end of the presentation कि अगर शिक्षक और पिता माता दोनों अच्छी तरह से सुने तो काफी परेशानियों को दूर किया जा सकता है। तो
Yes.
हाँ, तो सर कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि पिता माता या फिर शिक्षक उनका भी कुछ पर्सनल साइकोलॉजिकल कंडीशंस होता है जब वो उतनी सुनने की क्षमता ना रखते, they don't have the ability to listen at that particular moment of time, so what they can do for that?
हाँ, बड़ा अच्छा सवाल है सचिकांता। तो इसमें एक तो ये है कि जैसे मैंने बात रखी थी सचिकांता, लोगों के पास अपने सपने भी हैं, अपने एम्बिशन भी हैं, ड्रीम भी हैं, और उसको सोल्व करने के तरीके भी हैं। उनको कोई मंच चाहिए वेयर दे कैन एक्सप्रेस देयर फीलिंग, एंड दिस प्लेटफॉर्म टीचर्स एंड पेरेंट्स कैन प्रोवाइड दिस प्लेटफॉर्म। बहुत बार जैसे आपने कहा कि नहीं होते, वंस इन ए वाइल इट्स फाइन, लेकिन स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो हमारी तरीके से, जैसे घर के बच्चे हैं, वो ऐसे ही होंगे, वैसा ही करेंगे, उसी तरीके से ही रहेंगे। वो हमारे एप्टीट्यूड को, पेरेंट्स के एप्टीट्यूड को अगर परस्यू करेंगे तो परेशानी होगी। अगर हम बच्चों को अपने जैसा बनाने की कोशिश ना करें, वो जैसे हैं उसको, उस जो भी जेनेटिक एंडोमेंट उनके पास है, जो भी स्ट्रेंथ यूनिकनेस उनके पास है, उसको बेहतर डेवलप होने में सहायक हो। और उसमें लिसनिंग बड़ा मदद करती है। मेंटल हेल्थ के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जैसे आपने बताया, कभी कभी तो होता है ऐसा, जैसे हम नहीं सुन पाते, ठीक है, इट्स फाइन, लेकिन कभी कभी को छोड़ के हमें, बच्चा जब अपनी बात करता है, हमेशा उससे पढ़ाई की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, हमेशा उससे कभी कभी कोई रूटीन की बात है, कोई उसके दोस्तों से जुड़ी हुई बात है, कोई उसकी स्पोर्ट्स की, खेल की, कल्चर की कुछ और बातचीत है। तो अगर हम उसकी बात को सुनते हैं तो फिर वो शेयरिंग बढ़ती है, फेथ बढ़ता है, फिर वो अपनी बात को शेयर कर लेता है ना। तो कभी कभी तो ठीक है सच्चिकांता कि हम इस पोजीशन में नहीं होते, लेकिन अक्सर हम इग्नोर कर देते हैं कि हमारे जो कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटीज में पढ़ने वाले बच्चे हैं, हम उनकी भी बहुत बार नहीं सुनते हैं। हमारे अपने घरों के बच्चे जो हैं उनकी भी नहीं सुनते हैं। तो पेरेंट्स बच्चों को अपने जैसा बनाने की कोशिश ना करें, टीचर बच्चों को अपने जैसा बनाने की कोशिश ना करे, वो उनके लिए फैसले ना ले, वो उनको फैसले लेने के लायक बनाए, काबिल बनाए। और ये संभव है कि अगर
जी
वो उनकी बात अच्छे से सुनेंगे, कोई वो, अब क्या है सच्चिकांता, हम सब एक दूसरे को समझाने के लिए लगे हुए हैं, समझने के लिए कोई नहीं लगा हुआ। जब हम
बिल्कुल,
सुनते हैं,
एग्जैक्टली सर, एग्जैक्टली सर।
जब सुनते हैं तो फिर ही समझते हैं किसी की, है ना। वंस इन ए वाइल इट्स फाइन, लेकिन इन जनरल बी ए गुड लिसनर।
जी बिल्कुल सर।
तो
सर मैं और
हाँ
एक सप्लीमेंट्री क्वेश्चन पूछ
हाँ
सकूं?
हाँ प्लीज।
दूसरा मेरा ये आयाम था कि जो मीडिया का आयाम है आज के डेट में,
हम्म
वो काफी हद तक, चाहे वो एजुकेशन हो, सोसाइटी हो, आजकल तो हर कोई चीज अपना पसंद नापसंद मीडिया के द्वारा डिसाइड हो रहा है। तो इस टाइम पे एक शिक्षक होने के नाते हम कैसे अपने छात्र छात्रियों को मीडिया के आयाम से दूर रखें?
देखो, हमें दूर नहीं रखना है किसी आयाम से सचिकांता। हमने हम हम बच्चों को आइसोलेशन में नहीं रख सकते, चाहे वो घर के हैं, चाहे स्कूल के हैं, या कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटीज के हैं। हमें उसमें डिसीजन मेकिंग की एबिलिटी पैदा करनी है ना, ताकि वो सही गलत में फैसला कर सके। ये संभव तब है जब हमने उसमें कुछ बेहतर इनपुट आप उसको दे देते हो, with the help of certain books, with the help of certain wisdom literature, help of your lecture, help of painting। अगर उसके पास कुछ अच्छा इनपुट है पहले से, तो वो उस मार्केट से, उस मीडिया से कुछ बेहतरी चीजों को चुनेगा। तो हमारे पास पहले से इनपुट है, वो हमारे परसेप्शन को, लर्निंग को सेलेक्टिव कर देता है। तो हमें उसको बताना होगा कि किस चीज का क्या फायदा है और क्या नुकसान है, फैसला उसको करने दो। अगर हम सीधा सीधा ही बताते हैं कि तुम इस चीज से बचो और इस चीज के साथ जुड़ो, नहीं, दोनों का बताना होगा कि इस चीज से क्यों बचो, इसका क्या नुकसान है, और किसी चीज से जुड़ना है तो उसका क्या फायदा है ना, और तुम्हारे से कैसे लिंक्ड है वो बात। तो मीडिया के कंटेक्स्ट में ये है कि वो हमें कुछ बेहतर इनपुट अपने बच्चों को देना पड़ेगा, एक पॉजिटिव पेरेंटिंग से और एक पॉजिटिव एजुकेशन से। अगर उसके पास कुछ इनपुट बेहतर होगा तो मीडिया से भी वो कुछ चीजें बेहतर उठाए, वो पीयर प्रेशर को बहुत ज्यादा फील नहीं करेगा अगर इनपुट उसके पास पहले थोड़ा। दूसरा, डिसीजन मेकिंग की स्किल को डेवलप करें ताकि किसी भी चीज के एक्शन के क्या कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हैं, क्या फायदे हैं, क्या नुकसान है, ये हम उसको बता पाए।
थैंक यू सर, बहुत धन्यवाद।
ठीक, एनीबॉडी एल्स, कोई और क्वेरी क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकता है कोई। तो थैंक यू प्रोफेसर मुकेश,
Right, sir.
थैंक यू वेरी मच
Thank you, sir.
to
Thank
all
you.
the participants for having a patience hearing. Thank you very much. I am very thankful to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for such an enlightening session. I mean, you took us on this self-exploration journey, and it was so insightful, so thoughtful, very intuitive session, I would say, and very judiciously and wisely you have put things, and the way you have explained. I think it's a magical and it's a marvelous way of putting things. And we were actually looking for such a meditative session, and I think it's you have done a very good role in having this such a meditative session. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And I am really thankful on behalf of Ministry of Engineering and Management for you to be the resource person for this session. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mukesh ji. Thank you very much. Thank you all the participants. Thank you.
So thank you to all the participants for joining this session. So let me continue what I was saying before. So I have put this window of 10 minutes in the validity session where I expect from you to share your opinion about this faculty development program. And not everybody would be getting the chance to speak. So I would, if you could just drop down your names to me in the group, or it could be a random selection at that point of time. So you could just raise your hand. So 5 to 7 participants could get the chance to speak. So I have put a window of 10 minutes. So that is what I want you to prepare, that so that those 10 minutes should be occupied and it should not go blank like some of the previous occasion where session speaker has asked you to scan it out and there was a complete silence in the group. So that is what I request from you to be prepared for that. Thank you once again to all of you for joining this session. We are done with this session, and we have the next session in the afternoon at 1:30 p.m. The topic for this session is skill and curriculum gap in higher education and the role of NEP in that. So we'll be meeting again at 1:30, and Dr. Arvind Sharma will be the session speaker from Gangadhar Meher University in Odisha. So that's all from our side for this session. Thank you once again to join the session. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet in the afternoon. See you. Till then, goodbye. Meet you post lunch. Thank you, everyone. I'm sharing the link once again, attendance link, if someone has missed. So I will keep the meeting continued for next 10 minutes. So if someone has missed this attendance link, they can fill it now. Thank you, everyone. You can leave the session. Thank you.